set, obviously, I had final say. So, not that I didn't with these, we agreed. And with this, we agreed, but I agreed more. And with the Telecaster, what a lot of people don't realize, well, a Stratocaster's got 3 single coil pickups, and if you did the noise canceling thing here and you got 2 voices, well, just take the middle pickup away and you're done. Well, a Telecaster is an entirely different beast. Anyone who's a Telecaster enthusiast knows that these pickups sound like no other. There's all kinds of weird science that goes into making them sound the way that they do. A lot of it was probably happy accidents, but the bottom line is that Tellies sound the way they do for a reason. So when we had to go after this sound, it had to be right. And even coming down to how we canceled the hum on this guitar is different than how we canceled the hum on these pickups to make them sound right. So as a result, with both the Strat style pickups and with these classic humbuckers, you get the pickups and you get the pots that come with the set, and then as an extra thing, as an extra accoutrement, if you will, you can buy the lithium-ion battery option. With these pickups, in order for them to do what they do, not only do you get the pickups, you get this control panel, which pops in a standard Telecaster cavity, and there's no option to have the lithium-ion battery. You get it. There's no not getting it. So that's included in this particular assembly, and you may say to yourself, well, on a Telecaster, where do you plug in the mini USB thing? Well, we include this thing right here. So you have your 1/4-inch jack in, and then right next to it is the mini USB for plugging that in order to charge up the batteries. This little silver circle that you're seeing here, that is how we go between the 2 sounds. We didn't want to put it on the tone control because I like doing all the tone control wah stuff that Telecaster people do, which is something that was gleaned from all of the different people that were I got it from Danny Gatton and from Roy Buchanan, but it's from lap steel players. Lap steel players will do that stuff all the time. And if you look at a lap steel, early Fender lap steel, this control panel is on it. Not with, of course, the little silver dot. That's our thing. But a regular Telecaster control panel was on those lap steel. So when they do the ooh-wah stuff, that was from using the tone control. Okay? So let's plug this beast in and hear the glorious sounds. Again, these are totally noise-free, and they have 2 voices. And we had to do all kinds of weird science in order to make them sound the way they do and make them look the way that they do.
When you say voices,
Yes. No, absolutely. Go ahead. Yeah.
it makes it sound like it's a programmed kind of a sound to it.
Well,
Just the result of the pickups winding.
well, like any active pickup. Well, let me put it this way. If you just listen to the way that the windings were without the preamp to amplify the sound, it's basically a mini amplifier in that shaped the tone and uses the coil in order to use the magnets in the way that it does. So it functions as an active pickup, and that's what active pickups do.
So if I can jump in for just a minute.
Yes, sir.
The way that actually works is Greg mentioned that we have the 48 coil or the 48 wind coils that are stamped on a circuit board. And as he mentioned, that's a palette that we start with. Okay. So when we go through the process of voicing them, the way that we change that is we put filters on the back of these pickups. Now, like Greg mentioned, these are analog pickups. They have magnets and they have windings. It's just a completely different way of doing it. But because we put filters on the back of those to get to where we want to go, we were able to put 2 sets of filters on. So what actually happens when you push that button or when you pull that knob out, it's as if you picked up your guitar and handed it to your tech and said, take out these 54 classics and put in these Texas specials. It's a complete changeover to a brand new set of pickups. So it's a voice, yes, but it's really, you're changing pickups in your guitar when you do that. So, excuse my interruption.
That was good.